Hi guys. Okay, so the reason I'm making this video, well, I just wanted to catch up with you guys because it's been a while, and also I'm getting a lot of comments about, I think people are just a little confused about what FIDM has to offer, especially their parents, so like they want to know a little bit more before looking into it, because some people like their parents will just shut them down about the idea. My best friend, her dad shut her down about the idea before she could even start, but luckily he listened later on. But before we get into that, we are going to do a show and tell. I think I'm going to start doing these every video. But this is my FIDM ID. I bought a lanyard for it because when they first give you your ID, they gave you like one of these little scrolly things, like with the little, yeah. And you just hook it onto the back of your pants or your shirt. And I didn't want to do that because I was like, no, I'm just going to lose it. So I bought a lanyard, $3 at the FIDM store. So I was like, yeah, just wear it around your neck like that. And it's convenient, you know? And, what I have on there is my ID. So official. And then I have my little scrolly thing. And then my USB drive, basically with my life on it, so I cannot lose that, otherwise, yeah. And then pepper spray, or mace, whatever. I use this, I haven't used it yet, but it's good to have, because I'm not going to roll around San Francisco pepperless, because, no, leave it at that. So first of all, I want to talk about FIDM and the education part of it. A lot of parents think that it's not an accredited college. FIDM is an accredited college. It's not like usual art schools. Sometimes people have to leave their art schools after they graduate, and they have to go back to a JC before they can even transfer to like a UC or like, you know, academy, or like in a university somewhere else. Like, FIDM is an accredited college. People plan to actually, that I go to school with, they plan to go to UCLA and do all that other stuff, but it is an accredited college. Some art schools and design schools don't even do that. And FIDM's fortunate enough to give us general ed classes that prepare us for some of that, and it's definitely a good thing. And when my mom first heard that, she was kind of sold on it, because she doesn't want me just doing, you know, just like having fun, which, well, like, I don't know. She just wanted to make sure I was doing some general ed while I was doing it. And so that's a little bit of that. Other than that, your advisor kind of explains everything else to you. Housing. Okay, Orange County, San Francisco, San Diego, and LA. They all have housing, but Orange County, San Diego, and LA, they're the only ones that have their own setup apartments housing. Like, basically, they rent out apartments. They take apartments out, like, basically, they're linked through apartments for whoever, like the Medici, the Met, all those. And they rent those out to FIDM students, excuse me, for a quarter, and I think it's, don't quote me, but I think it's $3,000 a month. It's two something, and then it's like 300 deposit or something like that. It's pretty pricey. I would not do it. I would not. I mean, if you want to do it to meet friends and then, you know, find your own place soon, if it's your first quarter, that's good. And if you can afford it, go ahead, you know, do it. But I mean, I rent out a room with my best friend for like, I mean, at her boyfriend's house for like $300 a month. I'm not gonna go pay $3,000 for student housing. And also, with the San Francisco campus, they don't offer their own individual housing setup like that. They're linked through not apartments. They're linked through hotels and stuff that offer, and like hostels. And originally I was supposed to move into a hostel. It was supposed to be like $800 a month, and I was like, ugh. I was kind of crazy thinking. I was like, okay, sure. But yeah, they're linked through hostels and hotels, and some of them are actually pretty decent deals, because I think some of them offer like 3 square meals a day and stuff like that, so that's really good. But I'm not really sure about that. You need to look into that a little bit more, but like, that's how it works. San Francisco, they're linked through hotels, hotels and hostels. And FIDM, all the other 3 FIDMs, they have their own setup. So, yeah, student housing, I don't recommend. That's just my opinion, though. But, and then I want to talk about internships, because some people were asking about internships. I haven't taken my internship yet, because I'm only in my second quarter. And you have to take your internship your third quarter, or you get offered them. And so I'm looking into it and seeing want to do, but you go to your career advisor, and the career advisors are awesome. They're always there for you. They're like your best friends. You treat them like your best friends because they get you all these opportunities, and they don't give you no hand-me-down, like, like really rugged or dumb like internships. They give you quality, like really good internships. Like, I know my friend, she's working at Nordstrom, it's right across the street. I'm trying to look into an event firm, like an event company, but we'll see how that goes. That's my next quarter. I'm actually not going to be living in San Francisco anymore either. I am transferring to the Los Angeles campus because I want to grow. San Francisco was awesome. I made a lot of friends. I made a family, made a name for myself out here. And I think that it's time to move on. And I'm a little sad because I'm just like, it's not just my decision. Something kind of came up where I have to, either kind of go back home or LA, and I'm like, I'm going to LA. So I leave in 3 weeks, so I'm really excited. I was looking at like renting out an apartment or something, or my own studio, but my friend offered me to stay with him in his parents' guest house. They're like super loaded rich or something like that. And they're like, you don't have to pay rent. And I was like, are you sure? I feel rude. And da-da-da. They're like, no, we just want you to go to school. I'm like, okay. I'll just go to school. You guys can give me free shelter. It's good. It's good. So I'm going to do that. I also pulled some living expense loans out because I kind of need a car. Especially, I would have needed a car in the Bay instead of LA because LA, the traffic's horrible. But I need a car to commute to work. So I'm going to put my 2 weeks in notice for Target. I love Target, but gotta move on. I don't want to transfer the one down there because I want to work for, like, I just want to move on. I need to change. So that's what I'm doing. I've been doing that. Really super excited. So if you guys, I want to start making like weekly videos or some, like, at least twice a month. And I don't like to leave you guys hanging, so definitely subscribe. That way you can get a hold of when my videos are going to be posted. Or, just message me. If you have any other questions, I'm glad to answer them. I'm sorry I didn't go into a little bit of the depth with those because all three of those kind of require, like, admissions advisor to tell you about, the tuition. Oh, that's a good one. I actually got a question about the tuition. The tuition, it can be a little, yeah. My tuition was $27,000 a year. No, it was $27,000 a year, and I'm going for 2 years. This is what I did. I applied for financial aid because I'm qualified. Financial aid gave me at least 19 grand. I think that's what they gave me because they start out with 11 and then they give you leftover of whatever they can give you. And I had 19 grand, so I was really thankful for that. And my advisor also got me a $3,000 scholarship for me writing a letter, so I thought that was really awesome. And then I just pulled, everything else was a loan, so it was at $22,000, isn't it? Yeah, so $22,000 of my tuition was paid, and that leaves $5,000 a year. So I'm good. I'll pay those off. It's gonna take a while, but I will. And so, you guys, go apply for scholarships, especially if you're like in college. If you're in high school or like a JC or something. Please apply for scholarships. You would be surprised if how many people don't apply for them. Like, seriously, I got one for freaking, like, last time when I was going to JC. I got one for being Latino. Like, obviously you can't tell, but like, you just literally, people don't even apply for them, and then they just go to waste, and it's just like, that's free money that they're giving you. Just look into scholarships. They help you, okay? Like, it's not even if it's a full ride or not. That's money, that's money you don't have to pay back. So look into it. Scholarships are like your best friends. Like, they are only there to freaking benefit you. So you need to look into that. That's your guys' homework. And, so yeah, don't forget to check out my Follow Me Around. It should be uploaded by, it's uploading slow. It's like, but it'll be there. Sorry, I'm kind of like, I think I'm getting sick. But yeah, that Follow Me Around will be uploaded. Like, comment, do whatever you want. Let me know what you guys want to know, and I will let you know in my next video. Alright guys, bye.